Hello brothers and sisters, hello Buzz Nation. It's hilarious to see the president of Botswana, Masisi, and a minister of Botswana threatening the UK that they are going to send 10,000 elephants to Hyde Park, threatening Germany that they are going to send 20,000 elephants to their park. Because in Botswana, they don't want elephants. And you know, Botswana has the biggest number of elephants in the world. They say about a third of elephants are in Botswana, in the whole world. A third. Like, let's say, of the African elephant. So if Botswana has a third, and you know how many they have? 130,000. So that's a third. So globally, we have about 390,000. So why are they threatening UK and Germany? So in March, we saw Botswana's wildlife minister threatening to send 10,000 elephants to Hyde Park in London so that UK could have a taste of living alongside wild animals or the elephants. It's crazy. And this came after the British government raised the possibility of preventing UK safari hunters from importing trophies for their kills. So what you do, you go to Botswana, you pay some amount of money, you go to the wild national parks and all that, you kill an elephant, you take what you are taking and you carry it back to the UK or to Germany or to Europe. So the UK is saying no, you cannot bring that here because we are trying to conserve, but you are killing. We don't care about whether they are conserving or not. Then Germany has now voiced a similar possibility now, which has prompted the president of Botswana to say that a ban on importing hunting trophies will be an economic blow for citizens, cutting safari revenue. In addition, conservation campaigns have resulted in a boom in the elephant population, and hunting is a vital means of controlling numbers. That is the president of Botswana, Mokgweetsi Masisi, who said that. This is what he said to Germany. Germans should live together with the animals in the way you are trying to tell us to. The warnings have been sparked by a diplomatic row as the UK and Germany mull the idea of stricter limits on the import of hunting trophies amid concerns over poaching. And why is elephant hunting in Botswana legal? Botswana had a ban on trophy hunting in 2014 under the previous president, Seretsakama. And the new president, Mokgweetsi Masisi, introduced it in 2019, issuing yearly hunting quotas amid pressure from local community who depend on the income from international hunters. So the growing population of elephant has meant herds have been wreaking havoc in the country, damaging homes, drinking waters from pipes, feeding on crops and trampling people to death. It's very easy to sit in Berlin and have an opinion about our affairs in Botswana. We are paying the price for preserving these animals for the world. With elephant numbers now at around 130,000, President Masisi said this was not a joke. So it's crazy that Germany is the largest importer of African elephant trophies in the European Union, according to a 2021 report by the Humane Society International, while Botswana is home to the world's largest elephant population. So the South African nation already gifted 8,000 of the animals to Angola and offered another 500 to Mozambique, which is amazing and recommendable. But this thing of killing is the problem.
Just to control the numbers.
But you know the problem with Africans, and especially African presidents, these old presidents, is you don't look at the problem and look at the solution. You only look at the problem and look at how they have been doing it. The way the colonial masters have been doing it. And that's the way you want to solve it. So let us look at this. Why is it a problem conserving elephants? It's because
it costs a lot of money.
And they are saying that this hunting, trophy hunting, is the one that creates, generates income for the local people.
Yeah.
And
So
who is this that is coming for these safaris? But when a person from a country in Africa want to go for a safari in Botswana, there are a lot of restrictions, visas and all that. Why don't we invest in our people coming to see those elephants without killing them? Then you get the money.
And getting other job opportunities for our young people, because if people are complaining that you are finishing the only thing that we are eating from, it means there's something you're not doing as a government. Like, how do you even go and say that in public? Like, this is generating income for our people. So if we stop killing our elephants, then our people will not have few coins to live by. I mean, how is that even something to be said in public?
And they are not many. It's
They are not even
130.
embarrassed.
Why don't they give 10,000 to Kenya, 5,000 to
Kenya
Uganda?
has a lot of national parks.
But
These
the
things can
numbers,
just
the
come
numbers
and
of
roam.
elephants are decimated.
Exactly. So there's always a solution, but we are quick to run for the quickest solution, the easiest
simple one,
solution. We just don't want to listen to anything else. And he's saying we are not taking no for an answer. We are giving you guys these 20,000 elephants, and you see what you do about it. So I mean, how ridiculous! If we can't control animals, then how are we going to be able to control people and situations in our own country?
This is in addition to something that happened in 2020, where hundreds of African savanna elephants died in Botswana's Okavango Delta. Up to more than 350 elephants died, and nobody has even understood what killed them. So remember, an elephant is an extincting animal. It's an extincting species. You won't find elephants in the West Africa. Okay, you might find a little, but not as many as we want them. You see? You won't find so many in Tanzania, in Kenya, in Ethiopia. Actually, I don't even know if there's some in Ethiopia. But don't you think that Ethiopians would like? Why don't you even sell to Ethiopia? Or you give them, and whatever they get from people coming to visit those animals, they give you some percentage. There's always a way. But the problem with Africa is we are locking out our own, and we are expecting people who only come during summer or winter to be the ones to come for safaris. But imagine we can invest in our own people coming for safaris, coming to see our elephants, paying for that and all that, domesticating some, and a lot of other things, and we get a lot of money from it. Because in Africa there's no winter. Okay, in South Africa there is, but in most African countries there's no winter. And you find people wanting to go to the safaris throughout the year. And people have money.
I mean, it's manageable. Even during winter we still go for school trips.
When it's about those animals coming to where humans are looking for water and all that, it's because you are not providing them with water.
Yeah, I mean, what killed them in the Okavango Delta?
Yeah.
If it's not some of this recklessness. And I think at some point maybe they just neglected and said, to hell with you, elephants die.
We have seen in Kenya, even local people giving elephants water with the water bowls.
Yeah.
Who give them water? They won't need to come out. Protect, conserve them, stop pushing them out of their own habitats.
The problem with Africa, we lost our spirituality. In African spirituality, animals, they play a significant role in our lives, in the cycle of even humankind, nature. You rely on even the smallest ant. You can't just kill an ant and think that it's done, it's over. So for an elephant, that's a big animal. And for somebody to say, I don't need it, it can die, it can whatever, and you don't see anything wrong with that, it shows me that if it's elephants, what about the trees? What about the nature in your country? You want to tell me that anything can now go because you are just done. It's taking a lot from you, it's taking your resources, let it just go. You're not even thinking beyond this, there's just too much embedded in our spirituality that we lost when we lost ourselves. And for Botswana, who has been blessed with elephants, to say, I don't want this blessing, and this is God who has put those elephants in your country, and you're saying, I don't want, let them die, let them whatever, I'm not taking no for an answer. It shows us that we have a big problem as Africa and Africans. And Botswanians for not standing, I don't know what Botswanians are doing about this matter, but if they are not standing up against this president to say, no, Baba, you are wrong, there's a big problem with all of us.
And Botswana has 2.63 million people. Very little, and it's huge. So you are wondering...
Just let the elephants roam around.
You're wondering where this animal population conflict
The
is coming
commotion
about.
there.
And guys, elephants are very, very, very clever. Like somewhere in Kenya, in the central Kenya, there's a place where elephants go to give birth. It's like their hospitals. And you can check out this story anywhere online and you'll be amazed. So we need to protect our wildlife, especially these ones that are very extinct. We have seen people online, when they see these guys coming to kill, like they killed the oldest leopard, they killed some very old crocodile in Tanzania, and people rallied all across Africa saying no, this should stop and all that. You see? So this must stop. Botswana, they are called Botswana.
Botswana.
The Botswana people should fight and, you know, share these animals if they don't want them with the rest of Africa. I'm sure in Burkina Faso they don't have elephants, and
Yeah,
they would
they
like
would
to
love to
have some elephants, you know, even for loan, like you did to Angola or to Mozambique. You can do that to many African countries, and they'll be excited. Even people would like to own this. There's something that can be done with the governments. You own it, you protect it, it's yours. You know, you have an elephant, you're getting some small coins from it in the wildlife. It's a business. But killing our animals, you know, the colonialists or the Westerners killing our elephants just for fun.
And you allowing it and saying it's okay.
And you keep,
Brings in money.
they are fighting to preserve the killing. It's crazy. So guys, let us know what you think. What can be done? What should Botswana do? What should the young leaders, because there's a generation of young leaders that is mushrooming in Africa and it's coming. What should they do with the big number of elephants that they have? Let us know in the comment section. And if you'd like to support what we do, there are 2 links in the description. We will appreciate it and we feel the support. We see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye bye.